Welcome back, everyone, to another Stock Market Open live stream. Folks, inflation expectations have slid slightly again. The market is now expecting that inflation will be not at 2.9% by the end of 2022, but rather 2.8% by the end of 2022. This in conjunction with the expectation that inflation might actually fall to 2.5% by the beginning of 2023, is leading to a little bit of a shift from crypto to stocks. We're seeing that at the moment. Seeing a little bit of a rally in stocks, while at the same time we're seeing a little bit of recent slowing in that inflection point we were seeing and watching for in crypto, whether that's Solana or BTC. We're seeing a little bit of a drawdown here. Now, we do at the same time, which is also kind of crazy, have expectations for S&P EPS to actually be higher by $1 rather than lower. And most people were expecting that earnings estimates were going to decline going into 2022 because of Omicron. Well, folks, wrong. Apparently, earnings expectations are actually going up, not down, which is really incredible. And I think that's what's leading to quite a green market for the big caps. There was a lot of talk yesterday about folks at some point selling off larger cap stocks and mega caps to buy small caps, which could happen, could totally happen. Some of the small caps have sold off for absolutely nothing. There's this lingering belief, though, that, hey, small caps might have their day. That doesn't necessarily mean the bigger companies have to suffer, because that's where lots of profit is. And that's what people like in this kind of market. Lots of profit is a form of defensiveness. And so what do we got? Dow up 0.17, S&P up 0.2, NASDAQ technologies actually outpacing the Dow here in futures by 2x. Oil up a tiny little bit. More importantly, look at that 10-year. See, look at that 10-year down as those inflation expectations actually rotate down slightly. It's really, really incredible. So treasury yields being down. Great. At the same time, we still expect the housing market to soar on, which is also pretty dang wild. Let's take a look at individually what's moving. We'll start with some of the crypto. So take a look at this. We've got Solana here falling to about that 187 support line here, which is actually slightly about $1 to $2 below Fibonacci. We've got Ethereum following that. Ethereum never really had a good inflection point. I made a video yesterday about, with some TA about various different cryptos. And this is one thing we noticed, is that Ethereum's lagging. And I had a theory. If you want to watch my video yesterday, you'll see my theory on Ethereum lagging. That sounds weird. Theory on Ethereum. Anyway, but this inflection right here in BTC, not good. A little bit of a signal that we could have a slight rotation back to, unfortunately, that 47 support line there. We'll see what happens with crypto. But in the meantime, folks, what do we have over here? It's probably a good thing that JP Morgan only lets me do 100 contracts, a HUD 8 at a time. It's like 30K, which is like 1/10 of 1% of my portfolio. I was only able to do it twice. It's probably every time JPM limits me, it's red the next day. So that is HUD 8 is red the next day. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise. JP Morgan's trying to send me a signal. Kevin, don't go big on that HUD YOLO, son. Well, they've been right 2 out of 2 times. Anyway, Tesla up 1.17% here in the pre-market. No, I wouldn't say necessarily huge movers here, though it is interesting to watch Arcimoto hit a 3% here. Really high short interest here. We're well in excess of 30% and substantially oversold. I am very impressed. MP Materials, again, continuing to go. We will be over 50 soon at this rate. Really, really impressive. To the downside, though, there you go. The mining blockchain companies getting hit. Coinbase, not a surprise when you get that inflection point in BTC pricing. It's obvious. In my opinion, the miners are really just a leverage play for most of your crypto. Quick note, this video is brought to you by both Webull. Get 5 totally free stocks with this particular trading platform here when you go to metkevin.com/Webull. And if you want to stream like me, where we could throw up comments like this, whether we like them or not, check out StreamYard by going to metkevin.com/StreamYard. Inflation has people ticked. Election will be interesting this year. I can't run for president unless the Supreme Court decides that people born in other countries can run for president. I think that rule, and I'm not just trying to be a complainer, but I kind of think that's like, if you think about it, it's a leftover form of discrimination. And I'm not trying to play the whole like discrimination card, but not that is a card that can be played. Many times there is serious discrimination, but it's kind of like that, right? Because it's discrimination based on where you were born. You can't change that. Anyway, just ranting. So Blue Apron, I don't know that I believe this. So sometimes I see Blue Apron have these weird fluctuations in the pre-market and it disappears right at the open, 5% a little while. But I'm not actually seeing substantial movements here in either direction. 106, the slow comeback here on a firm. AMD 0.7%, Tattooed Chef 0.6. Not massive movers here. I would say just more broadly, a lot of excitement right now in that we are seeing those earnings forecasts actually jumping for the S&P 500 despite Omicron. That's crazy. Just saying, that's crazy. So let's take a peek at some of the headlines that we've got going on over at Bloomberg to start with. And of course, talking about those record Omicron cases, but honestly, the market doesn't care much. Even if we go to recoveries, I don't think CCL is down more than 0.5%. Let me look. CCL is one of my barometers. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, it's down 1.4, but it's still at 21. We had much more pain in recoveries when CCL was under 18. And so that recovery subsided a little bit, but not much. It's not that big of a deal. Let's do another one. Let's do American Air here, and then maybe Delta. Like, yeah, American was only down 0.17, DAL down 0.23. Now, they did get a softening of CDC guidelines, though, right? So the CDC said if you are asymptomatic, you only have to isolate for 5 days, but you self-report that compared to if you are symptomatic. I just want to say symptomatic, but apparently that's not a word. Symptomatic, but whatever. COVID's here to stay. Screw COVID. I'm so tired of it. Yeah. UK. Oh, is that on the BBC? That's great if that is. I'm going to go look at that really quick. So does anybody remember when the BBC used to be BBC? Oops, I'm going to spell right. BBC.co.uk. I always had to type that back in the day, but they finally got the .com domain. But anyway, yeah, look at that. COVID isolation time halved. Somebody here in the chat's mentioning that there's a potential doctor saying that deaths for COVID are history now. I can't find that. I'd love to find that, but that's very interesting. So I cannot confirm, but it wouldn't surprise me. France announces tighter COVID restrictions. Europe is just getting smashed. Germany and Greece also toughen measures. And I think this is really going to slow your European market. And the European market is one that's much weaker than the United States. A film without an ending. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. Well, we need the ending over here. But anyway, so what do we got here? Gold edges higher. Edges higher. Okay, let's see here. Evergrande, some progress out in Evergrande. Was reading quite a bit about Evergrande yesterday. We got progress in Evergrande here. I'll give you a little bit of an update on Evergrande. So yesterday on Evergrande, what do we have? Here it is. Okay, so Evergrande yesterday, their stock has declined for 5 weeks in a row now. Shares are down 90%. And now apparently they're prioritizing payments to migrant workers and suppliers. They're also trying to get properties built again. They are promising at least to slowly continue to build here. Let's see. It's not so interesting. And Evergrande claims to have restarted 92% of its property projects, compared with 50% in September. Honestly, I don't know if anybody believes that. So let's see here. On WeChat, Evergrande said it has been delivering batches of apartments in 18 provinces. Provinces, not provinces. That's like Providence, Rhode Island. I don't know why I stumble on that. But anyway, so I honestly don't know how much I believe how well Evergrande is recovering. But in terms of really affecting the United States market, doesn't seem to be that big of an issue. All right, so how's ARK doing? You know, come on, Kathy. Yeah, ARK's flat. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we hear here about this here. Let's see. ARK. Kathy Wood's ARK ETF is missing out on end of the year rally. Everyone's talking about the Santa Claus rally, but ARK is still going lower. Oh gosh, everybody's just beating on her. Teladoc, Zoom, and Zillow are among the fund's bets that contributed to declines this year. I think she dumped most of her Zillow, though. I just saw the other day she still had some Zillow left, and I'm like, really? You still actually have Zillow left? I thought you got rid of all that. Let's see here. Keep in mind, she's reduced Tesla, folks, to 6.25% in her fund. I mean, this was like 7-8% at some point. And Coinbase at 4.26. I mean, I still think Coinbase has a great future down the road, but it's going to be a while. You know, it's one. They got to get their secondary sources of revenue up. Let's see here. Z. Oh yeah, they still have a little bit of Zillow left. What do they have here? Market value $65 million of Zillow left. I'm shocked. All right. Well, so okay. Let's see here. Nothing there. Yeah, Palantir's. I think Palantir's actually slightly red. China vows proactive moves to stabilize economy. Yeah, that's kind of what they're saying with Evergrande. But again, you have to be skeptical. I really think they have to loosen up their debt requirements again for the property sector, but which they have been doing. They loosened up their 3 strikes rule, their red lines. But every time you do that, you're just blowing more hot air into the bubble. The China bubble. I don't actually believe that we have terribly much of a bubble over here, but yeah, okay. So yeah, a lot of doubts, by the way, for Apple and their Apple Car, but that's not stopping Apple at all from exploding. There was another departure, I think it was yesterday, to Redwood Materials. If somebody has access to Redwood Materials, please let me know, because that seems like an interesting company. It's another Tesla escapee founded company. Redwood Materials. They're making batteries for EVs and stuff. I don't know terribly much about exactly what they're doing, mostly because you can't invest in them. Yeah, battery recycling. That's what it was. But yeah, anyway. They just had, let's see, they were founded, who was it? Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. This guy. He was a co-founder of Tesla and chief technical officer until moving to an advisory role in 2019. Yeah. Well, it's all those Tesla people moving around to start new companies and change the world. Hey, speaking of Lucid and, well, Tesla companies making a difference, when's Lucid going to report deliveries? Hopefully within the next week. That's going to be interesting. Ooh, what do we got here? Nikola short on cash. By the way, I ran this. Well, I posted this thing on Twitter yesterday. I posted. Look at this. Look at this. I was blown away by this. Shout out to Whole Mars. What's this exact Whole? Man, there, I gotta get it right. Whole Mars blog at Whole Mars blog. He posted this. I saw it first on his, but I couldn't retweet it from his because it wouldn't have shown the picture. But anyway, apparently this is in the IRS right now. Look at this, folks. If you steal property, so if you steal stuff, the IRS wants you to know that you must report its fair market value on your income in the year you steal it, unless you return it to the rightful owner in the same year. So, folks, if you steal $1,000 worth of stuff from Nordstrom's, the IRS, or Nordstrom, the IRS wants you to report that $1,000 as income on your tax return. So I reported that I think this section was written for Trevor Milton at Nikola. But anyway, going back to Nikola over here. There you go. That's the best line right here. AOC must have written that one. Oh, that's a good one. That just takes it to the next level. Oh, that's great. Ay, ay, ay. All right. Anyway, Nikola entered the year with ambitions to start production. Yeah, I think they delivered one car, one vehicle. But anyway, let's see here. Stuck in neutral since last year. GM pulled away. Where's the cash part? They say they have access to plenty of cash, but it's burned through 1/3 of its cash on hand over the last 12 months as it tinkers with battery-operated trucks. Oh, tinkers with. That's not a good thing when they say tinkers with battery-operated trucks. Unusual financing tools. Nikola's valuation has plunged to $4 billion as the company forecasts it will end the year with around $350 million cash. That's it. That's not good. They're going to burn through that real fast. Startup has access to more capital via an unusual tool, equity lines of credit. I mean, that's common in real estate, but maybe less so here in, let's see here, in the vehicle world. Equity lines give Nikola the right to demand a New York-based capital group buy shares at a time of the startup's choosing at market price minus 3%. Nikola can draw on the line only in installments, which are capped. To date, it has called on 72.9 million, leaving another 527 available. That's quite interesting. I don't know. Nikola makes me nervous. Anyway, let's see. Yep, thank you. That is true. Elon did like a post of mine. That was awesome. And so did Tesla and May Musk, all the same one. If you sell illegal drugs, you should report that income also. Probably IRS thief in disguise. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, someone says futures indices are dropping like it's hot. Ooh, CNBC. Oh, look at that. You're right. So we just had the NASDAQ futures about halve. We had Dow go to 0 and S&P also about halve. NASDAQ was up about 0.35. S&P was up about 0.2. So that's interesting little start of the day reversal here. Let's take a look at that. SPY. Yeah, a little bit of a reversal here in the pre-market. In at least the SPY, let's see if there's what underlying is moving here. Not Tesla. Tesla's still up 1.19 and Nvidia is still up about 1%. Enphase still sitting at 189. Enphase stuck in the mud, by the way, waiting for the solar takeoff. Not a bad opportunity, honestly, to load up on some more Enphase. I might do that today. We'll see what price action is like. But I don't put Lucid's down. It was 38. It will not go under that 36 level. It just keeps bouncing off of 36. Kind of impressive. But look at SoFi just getting beat up again. Financial stocks are just getting destroyed. I don't particularly see why S&P started rotating down. Let's see here. Carnival, tiny little rotation down. All right. Nikola is great. I heard their showcase prototype truck only weighed about 15 kilograms. That's a paper mache. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's see what other info we got here. So, okay, we took a peek here. CNBC. Blah blah blah. Yeah, no fun over here. Okay, let's go to the Journal. Yeah, the Apple. That's true. Apple closing the New York stores. You can't even get stuff now at an Apple store with an appointment. I'm honestly surprised Apple is being such a weenie baby about the Omni. I mean, maybe I'm missing something about what's going on in New York. We know cases are a little crazy. Using let's go to New York City COVID cases. Let's see here. Yeah, let's go last 30 days here. 54,000 yesterday. I mean, that's and then Monday usually seems to underreport 22,000. But anyway, 54,000 in fairness for this is New York City alone. I mean, in fairness, we used to have like 50,000 countrywide, so it is a lot of cases. Don't get me wrong. But let me see here what they're saying here. So 243,000 for the country. Yeah, quite a lot. But again, Ami. It's Ami. Knock on wood. Oh, this is not so good. Let's take a look at this. COVID deaths are rising for some groups. Okay, average daily COVID deaths before and after universal adult vaccine eligibility. Oh, that's interesting. The overall COVID deaths has declined since vaccinations became available in April, yet nearly 250,000 people in the United States have died from the virus in just the past 8 months. The virus is now responsible for a higher share of deaths from all causes amongst younger Americans than it was before all adults were eligible for the vaccines. So in other words, are they suggesting more people have died here than here? Is it? That's a little confusing the way they're wording this. COVID accounted for 14% of all deaths in the United States from March 20 until all adults became eligible. Okay, so 14% of deaths here compared with 11% since then. Oh, so that's less. Why does it seem like the overall COVID has declined? Yeah, okay. I just read it backwards. I don't know why. But anyway. Okay, so let's look at the journal. That's what we're going to look at, the business stuff. Let's see here. Omicron disruptions prompt easing of some restrictions. Blame bad weather for 2021. Yeah, insurance got smoked by the storms we had in Texas and some bad weather throughout the country. SpaceX's future depends on a giant rocket and 42,000 internet satellites. Nice. 42,000. I hear they're really good, though. Like, somebody had a picture of them mounting their SpaceX satellite or receiving dish to their tow hitch. Oh, wow, really? Man, hey, you guys had a nutso lockdown at the beginning of the pandemic too, and I mean maybe everybody's just used to this in New York City now. But somebody here says, "Bro, I'm an Uber driver in New York City. Work has been dead since Christmas." Yikes! That's just the last 4 days, and that's crazy. Who would live in New York if they had a choice? I mean, honestly, I would. So would this particular person here. Anyway. Save your $5 for the margin call. Oh, I could tell you're a bull. As long as they're better than Comcast. Oh my gosh. All right. So Chicago. Okay, who cares? All right. Can we get a little bit maybe on the economy? What do you got? Home prices growth slowed in October. Ooh. Still expected to go up next year, though. Rose 19.1% in the year that ended in October. That's nutty. The fact that real estate is even holding a candle to the S&P 500 is absolutely insane. Like, to think about it, usually real estate grows like, I don't know, 3 or 4% a year. And then you consider leverage in real estate as well, right? This is important to consider. Most people who own real estate are putting down 20-25% when they're buying. So you've got this like 3-to-1 leverage. Well, I guess you wouldn't really call it 3-to-1, would you? No, I guess you would. Because if you put $25,000 down and you get a $100,000 home, that's actually like 4-to-1. Anyway, so you're putting down this 4-to-1 leverage. And home prices rose 19.1%. I mean, your leveraged rate of return is almost such that you basically bought the home. I mean, look at this. You put $25,000 down, you buy a $100,000 house, it goes up 19%. You've almost got your 25 grand back. Now, of course, you have selling costs and that kind of stuff, but it's insane. And then we see here that home buyers have fallen. Where is it? I just saw it here somewhere. I thought I saw it. Oh, here we go. First-time home buyers fell to 26%, the lowest level since Jan of 2014, down 32% from a year earlier. Wow. It's a big decline in first-time homebuyers. They're just getting smoked by all the investors coming in making the dollar hollers. Yeah, I talked about crypto a little bit at the start of the live stream, and I think crypto's falling because people are throwing their money into the bigger tech stocks, and inflation expectations rotated down a little bit. Wall Street inflation expectations rotated down, which kind of believe that in 2022, I do think 2022 is going to be good for crypto, but at the same time, I kind of am holding this sort of like dual thesis because I do think that inflation is going to come down. I mean, I've been inflation is transitory kind of person for a very, very long time, and the transitory is taking a lot longer to come around, which I admit defeat on, but I still believe it. It's not going to stay up forever. Nobody can do that. Nobody can keep it up forever. inflation, Anyway, all right, so we're about a minute from open here. We did have a little bit of a rotation down in indice values right at the beginning, or right in the last 10 minutes here. Let's take a look now what we got. Oh, they're kind of back up. Dow went back up to about 0.08, S&P back up 0.13, NASDAQ up about 0.25. We're almost at 4,800 for the S&P. That's a milestone if we hit it, by the way. Wow, crazy. Yeah, I agree. I think that inflation kind of stayed a little high because of the Delta surge as well, affecting supply chains. But anyway, remember, this video is brought to you by Webull. Get 5 totally free stocks by going to metkevin.com/Webull, and get professional streaming software by going to metkevin.com/StreamYard. Linked down below. All right, let's get the bell. See what happens here as it opens.
Was the best first day of the Santa Claus rally, which typically takes place the last 5 trading days of the year, first 2 of January, since 2000. It appears, as we have the opening bell right now, that we could have another up day, although given the volatility these days, Carl, you just never know.
It's very true.
Look at that solo guy. He's not even in the middle. And what is the NASDAQ just not doing anything today? What? Could they not find anybody? Oh, whatever. So it's like 50-50 green, red. I do notice that Enphase is going trying to push a little green here. Tesla's pushing a little bit red. Let's see. We are, let's get that change percentage over here. There we go. So Upwork. Oh wait, nope. Oh, gotta let Webull update. Webull's being weird again. But oh wow, yeah, you definitely got a little bit of a pull down here. Even on Sheeb, 6%. Yeah, Hut 8's not very happy. That Bitcoin's selling off. The miners selling off. Not a surprise. That would happen every time you kind of get a crypto sell-off. It's kind of your leveraged vehicle here. United Wholesale Mortgage going back down to $6. Toast going down 1.5. Dutch Bros rotating down. What else here? Very Good Food Company down at 73 cents. My goodness, it's literally a penny stock that's trying to go to a penny now. Polkadot just got smacked down 10%. Tesla is now up 2%. And Tesla's rallying a little bit. Yeah, oh my gosh. Who's doing the shopping right now? Now look at that Tesla. Wow. What does this mean for Enphase? Let's go Enphase and NVIDIA. Barron's had a nice bullish piece on Tesla. Ooh, a nice little drop there on NVIDIA. Barron's had a nice bullish piece on Tesla this morning. Yeah, we might go look at that. But NVIDIA pulling back. It's coming back. Coming back now. And so's Tesla. That was a nice big purchase went through here right at the beginning. Yeah, look at that. That volume even spread over 2 minutes here. That's incredible. NEO. Oh my gosh. NEO is over $30. Did the S&P 500 just hit the record? Let me see here. Did we hit it? Let's refresh it here. Oh, almost. Almost. We're trying to see if we can get to 4,800. Oh, it's so close. 47.95. If we get to 4,800, that'd be the first time in a while. So Brandon tested positive for COVID. So now he has to YOLO everything he says. All right, let's go, Brandon. Best wishes on those YOLOs. Okay, NEO having a little rotation down here. Some profit taking after a big buy. Look at Tesla also rotating down after big buys here. Really? Okay, NVIDIA's also kind of given up. Okay, all right. Here comes a little bit of the selling pressure. Let's go. All right, that's fine. Give us a little bit of a, I don't mind doing a little bit more buying right now. Oh, Jacob, yeah, shouting out Brandon there as well. Look how happy everyone is for Brandon. That he's gonna YOLO. Let's see here. Interesting start. We had some big buys there right at the beginning, but I think we got a lot going somewhat red here. Yeah, Hood right back at $18. Affirm's going red as well. How's ARC? That's a crashing sound. Oh yeah, ARC kind of rotating down slightly as well. Tesla's just vacillating now under 1%. Okay, so a little bit of a rotation down here. So a little bit of pain coming. That's probably going to hurt the S&P from hitting its record here. Yeah, Nvidia just went red. Okay, all right. I'm gonna get my little shopping tool ready here. Shop. I don't know if I'm gonna buy anything just yet, but I gotta transfer more dollars over. Oops. Oh, okay, yeah, we got some dollars. Let's just transfer a little bit more over to be safe. Yeah, interesting little rotation here. All right, let's go 2, 3 X for. All right. Gotta have that dollar ready. Okay, coming back. Nvidia's coming back now a little bit. Went down to 307, but I don't know how long this is gonna last. Let's see here. SPY. What Terry says, yo, finally got my 12 plus badge. I've been waiting 365 days for this. What's 12 plus? Anyway, okay, SPY had a little bit of red there, now rotating back up, but it's really having trouble doing anything here. Carnival Cruise Lines just flipped positive. The 12 plus badge on the YouTube membership. Oh, congratulations. I should know that. On StreamYard, it actually doesn't show me the little badge. I could see you're a member, but it doesn't. See how it has that little circle with the S or whatever? Oh my gosh, look at Carnival. It's taken off. It's running like crazy. It's running like a madman here. Disney is running up 1% here as well. The Rico stocks are going nutty. Corsair, nice little run here also. Back over 22. Tesla's softened a lot here in the morning. Wait a second here. How's BTC acting? Oh, Lucid down about 3.5. Yeah, but Lucid's bobbing around 36, 37 every single day. BTC, we got a midpoint somewhere at 48.4 here on the Weebs. Wayfair down again. No surprise at this point. Robinhood sitting at $18. SoFi. Financials just sucking. Whatever. What's moving? That's what we're going to look at right now. So, couple percent on Hippo. Carnival, though, 1.67 now. Build-A-Bear, 23andMe. Walgreens, Nordstrom. The airlines, these guys are going positive. They're going to push the S&P. Embraer up 1/3%. Tesla's going to 0. Tesla. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Tesla rotating down. NASDAQ turns red. Woo! That's right. Okay. Nvidia. Oh, yeah. Nvidia down, nice 0.8% right now. Apple down also. Etsy's down. Yep, Apple rotating down. Okay, all right. So a little bit of a rotation back down here on some of the tech names, while recoveries are U-turning. Let me see here. Also, impossible to get a COVID test here in Mass. I have a feeling numbers will be lagging. Yeah, it's interesting. If you look at some of the data for, see if I can get it up, for the United Kingdom, they really think that they've got somewhere around 2 million people symptomatic, but they're only testing like 1 in 10, or like diagnosing 1 in 10. It's quite interesting. But let me see if I can get it. All right, let me see here. Now you can watch my video yesterday and see it. But yeah, confirmed COVID cases now, according to, well, yeah, all right. I'll come back to this. I got to get my my link straight. We'll come back to this. But what's worth noting is look at this. The S&P knocking on the door of 4,800. It ran up to 4796. It is pushing like crazy right now. Let me see what we've got. If I can see anything here on the back end. Let's find out. What are the suits saying? Mixed start for tech stocks. It looks like a mixed day for big tech. That comes amid doubt about how much steam is left in the stock rally. I see. This has to do because this has to do with the fact that there were Bloomberg ran a survey of 815 suits, and they expect that their primary preference is 51% domestic, 21% emerging, and the median estimate of a gain for the S&P is only 1.4% for the S&P 500 for 2022. That's way less than what the financials and the banks are expecting. Banks are expecting somewhere an average of about 4% for the S&P next year. Looks like is it the median or the average? I can't tell. They didn't say. Anyway, either the median, the middle number, so whatever the middle number is, the middle number result of respondents thinks that the S&P will be somewhere around 5,000-ish by the end of 2022. Okay. Someone says Kathy Wood sold yesterday. Let me see what she sold yesterday. And then I'm going to also compare it to fund flows to see if she has a if she's having net outflows, because if she's having outflows, then it makes sense why she's selling. But let's see what we got. ARK. So yesterday's trade information. Oh my gosh. Holy moly. What? Is this like a tax loss harvest here or something? I mean, these are small numbers. It's just cleaning up. But look, everything's red. It's all sells, but they're tiny percentages of a total portion of the portfolio. I think it's just an end of the year cleanup because they're really tiny percentages, but there's not a single buy. Everything was just sell, literally sells across the board yesterday. Oh, it says right here, transaction activity today was for the purpose of raising cash for the 2021 annual ETF distribution. This cash raise activity has been completed. What are they distributing cash? Why? I don't know. Maybe I don't understand that. But let me look at the flows. RK flows. Oh, it's because of the outflows. Oh, well, there you go. The last few days, it's just been negative. So we have $59 million going out of ARK-K. This is just ARK-K. 59 million flowing out on the 22nd. Only an inflow of 5 million on the 23rd. And then on the 27th, which was yesterday, we had an $82.8 million outflow. That's crazy. I wonder if I could do ARK-G flows. ARK-G flows. Oh, yeah. Same thing. So ARK-G, all the funds are just having outflows. ARK-G has not had a green day since the 20th, when they did get a $40 million inflow, but they just had a $56 million outflow, followed by another minor outflow and a flat day. What about ARK-F flows? Can I see that? ARK-F flows. That's no large outflows detected at ETF per NASDAQ. Yeah. I think this is outflows. Where's this jacket from? Hugo. You were an outflow yesterday. Maybe individuals are doing their tax loss harvesting at the end of the year. Dividend? Maybe. I haven't filmed anything with Richard Hart, but I believe we have that scheduled for today. It'd be a live stream if we did anything, so you can come look at it. I know, I'm sad. I really like my Christmas sweater. I might have to wear it the next couple days just because it's still December and it's still okay to be festive, okay? Anyway, let's go figure out what's happening in the stock market because it's just weird. So Roku, yay! Roku's doing well. Carnival Cruise Lines up 2.6%. Rico stocks are like COVID. Nah, that ain't got nothing on me. Nicola's actually up 2.8% after that scathing Barron's article making fun of their cash. Ooh. Ooh, a firm went positive again. That was an interesting U-turn. They started their negative. Okay. So a lot of pain in the crypto space. Oh yeah. Ooh, nice little sell-off there. So ooh, that almost looks like a little bit of a liquidation sell down right there. But let's look at 30-minute here. Yeah, 30-minute, you could see once we got rejected at 52, it was straight down. Oh, well. So let's see. Where's the money going? It's certainly not going into Lucid. DocuSign stuck at 155. Cloudflare, Lemonade, some of these guys stuck. NVIDIA. I like that NVIDIA's on sale today. Not much. It's not a big sale. 0.62%. But so's Google a little bit. Is Google recovering? Let me see here. Oops. I do want to bump my Goog position. They've been quite stuck in this like 29 region here. And I really think as an advertising play for 2022, people are underestimating how much advertising we're going to get in 2022. It could be wrong. But it's one of the plays that I'm anticipating. You know, don't go all in. Enphase still stuck at 188. That's fine. So did Tesla end up going red? Yeah, Disney I think is bouncing nicely right now. 1.67%. Whatever. Ooh, look at that recovery on Tesla. Tesla there went straight red for a second, and nice recovery. Disney, we're off of our lows here on Disney. So Disney's lows, its floor is somewhere around that 142, 145. And now we're sitting at about 155. Disney's had a big old oversell here. I think there's some opportunities in Disney. 155. Let me look at their forward financials here on Diz. Started DD on Magnite, but I've not really gotten far. But we did start. Disney. Let me see here. No, not distressed bonds. Who cares about that? Want Walt Disney. Good old Walt. I wonder, was he was not born with that, was he? Let me see. Walt Disney Wiki. Oh, yeah, he was. Was he? Walter Elias Disney. Wow. Okay. All right. Because like Donald Trump's dad changed their name from Drumpf to Trumpf. I think that was Drumpf. It was like some German thing or something like that. Drumpf. Donald Drumpf. And they changed it to Trump. Smart move. But anyway, forward EPS expected on Disney of 7.7 2025. 155 divided by 727 puts about 21 times forward. Yeah, growth a little bit slower though. I mean, you're looking at 24% maybe in 22, then 11, 7, 6. That slows down a little bit. Okay, so not your growth play. What's NVIDIA's forward right now here? Let's see here. NVIDIA is, if we go to 2025, that's where that stupid meme. I didn't know there was a meme. I think you're talking about the Trump thing. I have no idea, but yeah, I mean, you could look that up. I think it was in one of Trump's books. My Name is Donald Trump. Yeah, no, it was one of his books were good. the early ones, like the Art of the Deal and that stuff. I know some people on the left are not going to like hearing that, but it's like the early Apprentice days. Come on, like season 1 and 2 Apprentice. Who was that guy? The old guy before they had Ivanka. It was the older guy and the other lady, the blonde lady and the older guy. What were those? If somebody can give me those names in the chat, I'll be very happy. Those were like the OGs of before the whole like Celebrity Apprentice crap. I hated that. Anyway, 308 divided by an 8 EPS puts us at about 38.54 for 2025. But the growth is probably going to average about 30% for Nvidia, so not bad. So, who were they? Nobody else is telling me. Apprentice season 1. Okay, I'm gonna look myself really quick, and then I'm gonna go back to the sticks and figure it out. Oh, I can't find it. Omarosa and Bill Rensick. Oh my gosh. What a throwback. Who are they? Does nobody know? Was it George? Maybe it was George. Judges. Oh, Carolyn and George. Yeah, George Rush and Carolyn. Carolyn, I don't know what her last name was, but Carolyn and George. That was it. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I remember watching those as a kid. Yeah, when was that? Let me just quickly date this here. Season 1, 2004. Oh man, that's 17 years ago. So I was what, 0? No, a little older, 12. Anyway, okay. So Hippo moving 3%. Okay, so let me look at some of the smaller caps here. Rite Aid, Purple, Hippo, 23andMe. But this could just be a bounce back from some of the pain that we had yesterday. Let's see here. The Carnival move is incredible. The Rico move here. 3%. Disney, Nordstrom. Okay. But it's creating an opportunity, in my opinion. Ooh, Matterport's down 3%. I still got to build a little bit of a Matterport position. So write that down. MTTR is down a little bit. Nice discount today. So I'm going to write this down. Discounts. MTTR. Then we've got, let's see, Toast, Redfin, ChargePoint, Shift Technologies, right back down. It was red yesterday too, even though it started green. Affirm 104. Robinhood's at 825. Palantir, stuck in the mud. Etsy 228. I think I'm built out on my Etsy position. Let me look really quick. I'll tell you. Etsy and Enphase. And then let's look at some headlines again, see what the suits are talking about. But let me quickly grab it. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. So my Tesla's gone nuts. The 42% is a little heavy. Nvidia, I got to work on. I'm at 4.3% there. I really want to pop that. And Etsy's at 5.2. I'm probably okay with that for right now. Might adjust that a little bit. I'm well built on Affirm. And Enphase is at 7.4, so I'm okay there as well. So really, Matterport I got to work on building. Nvidia and Goog, how are they doing? Nvidia is okay. It's just dancing around the 307. Goog. Ooh, Goog keeps rotating down, so watch that. Goog and then Tesla. Tesla's up again at 0.69%, stabilizing there. And then RK's actually up. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, Brandon, tell me about it. Man. All right, let's go see a little bit more what we got going on here in the news. All right. Anything else? Let's get the latest. What's the latest? What's the latest, Bloom? European stocks edge closer to record high. Yeah, okay. Did we get 4,800 on the SPY yet? We hit. Oh, look at that. That's a record. You saw it here. It's a moment. 4,800 on the S&P 500. That's just nuts. We got to see that on the chart. Whoa. Oh, look at that, folks. You want to know what the top looks like? There you go. And you know the best time to go all in, it's obviously at the tippy top. Let's go. Oh my gosh. That is insane. Folks, from the depths of the pandemic, if you had bought on March 20th, you're up 108%. Wow. That's insane. Oh my gosh. All right. So anyway, Mach 5 missiles. Ooh. Fed incoming vote. Yep, Biden's got to pick some people. Kathy sells a bunch of stuff. CNBC, what are they saying? Slash your 2021 tax bill with these last minute moves. Ooh, get an HSA if you haven't yet. If you have a high deductible health account, HSA. Oh, I love those things. So what are the moves? Tax loss harvesting, donate to charity, and pay medical expenses. Defer income into 2022. You know, I always used to do that. I'd get like commission checks at the end of the year. I'd be like, yeah, I'll just deposit this next week. But hey, you know, you get I don't know if you're allowed to do that. I mean, CNBC is talking about it, but it's not tax advice. But yeah, I mean, it just bought you another year of not having to pay taxes. And somebody says anything cannabis is at record lows. Man, I've been saying for like a year now, stay away from that canny. And it's just it hasn't been a good market. And a lot of it, I think, is because there was too much hopium that went into the cannabis market because of Joe Biden. So, nope, not buying a jet. Oh, look at ARK. ARK's going green. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. And Carnival Cruise Lines is continuing to run. 3% here. Disney's almost at 2%. So definitely a little bit of a recovery. I do want to look at solar before we go, though, because we haven't looked at solar a little bit. Roblox 1.4%. Okay. Tesla, where are you? And then solar. Tesla 0.71. Okay, so it's stock. Nvidia's coming back up. Yeah, Nvidia's rotating back up. And then how about Goog? Is that rotating as well? Not really. Okay, so watching this and some discounts, you should say a discount. Oh, yep, there goes Goog. Look at that big buy order that just came in on Goog. Holy smokes. I mean, we just have volume spiked to 38,000. Oh my gosh. What is that? 2,900? That's a $110 million spike. Holy smokes. Wow. Okay. Yeah, look at TAN. Oh, that can't be looking good right now. TAN. Oh. Yeah, no. Biden wins, surge, plummet. Yeah, ouch. But a lot of the solar companies just not doing hot right now. A little bit of a discount on them. Really, I still think the best bet is Enphase. 190 here. Look at that bounce right off that support. That's crazy. Works so well. When we're still close to it. So I think I don't think there's a missed opportunity there. Okay, and talked about. Ooh, Marquetta is moving up a little bit. This is ARKG. Wow, and RK. Okay, all right. Got some enthusiasm, with the exception of crypto. No enthusiasm in crypto right now. Yeah, wow, 4806 now on the S&P 500. It ain't stopping. I don't think I own S-Edge. I might own a little bit in M1 Finance. That was me. Guilty. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. Bloom. Let me look in the back end quickly. Just see if there's anything wild. Crazy shooter thing. Never know. Top news. Not really. No, that's stupid. Nothing. What about this? Hold on. No. Omicron. No. Asian stocks rose. European stocks rose. Crypto falling. Moving into stocks. Blah, blah, blah. How about commodities? Global commodities. Let me just look at the year to date on some of these. So the year to date for aluminum's up 43%, copper 23%, gold down 4% year to date, iron down 35% year to date, silver down 12% year to date, nickel's up 20% year to date. Iced, it says, I don't think they mean this. This is like an international commodity exchange, I think, but it says iced coffee is iced coffee up 77%. Oh no. And then of course natural gas and oil up. Wow. Okay, folks, I gotta go. Thank you so much for being here. I love y'all. Go get yourself 5 free stocks with Webull by going to mechkevin.com/Webull. And if you like professional streaming software where you can put comments up, go to mechkevin.com/StreamYard.